Hi guys, hope you're all doing well today. Hi Abby. I'm going to tell you what I wish for. And I hope I don't get too emotional because since I saw your video a couple of days ago, I've been thinking about this on and off, and a couple of times I've gotten very teary-eyed. So I'm hoping I don't show too much of that. On a world wish list level, just sort of to get, encompass everything, I wish humans were a bit more humble, that they would realize a bit more their place in the world and on Earth, and might understand that they're not the end-all to the Earth, that we're basically temporary animals here. I don't know a better way to put it, and that they would stop their rampant exploitation of natural resources, of other animals, and of other people. Yeah, I think it'd just be a little bit nicer place to live, even though I don't find it too bad of a place to live. Now I'm going to go on to personal wish list, to do with me personally. The first one is to do with my 12-year-old son, Hans. And I have to be careful about how I say this. I wish he did not have autism. And yet when I say that, then he wouldn't be the person that he is. I wish he didn't have it so that he would not suffer as he does now. For instance, he's bullied. He is, people treat him sometimes horribly because they don't understand that he has autism. He's strange. He's the kid in the neighborhood that was the strange kid, and I wish he didn't have to endure that. He's possibly one of the most loving and kind people I've ever met in my life, and I'm not just saying that because he's my son. So I wish my son didn't have to suffer with autism as he does. Along those same lines, I wish my mother, who is 88 years old, did not have autism, did not have Alzheimer's. She has suffered from Alzheimer's for about 15 years, and now it's advanced, and she's sort of in a happy place, meaning she's not depressed all the time. And for any of you who have parents or who yourself are going through Alzheimer's, it's a horribly debilitating disease. But the reason I wish my mother did not have it, mostly because she's very happy right now, is that she has absolutely no memory of anything. Not only her life, but who her grandchildren are, who her children are, who her friends are. And it's especially poignant for my mother because she lived for her memories. She was one of those people that, she has like 60 or 70 big fat albums of photographs from her whole life. She's made every trip, every year is another album, and she's made albums for all of her kids. I have an album from when I was born until she got Alzheimer's and stopped making picture albums, and so that bothers me. I wish she didn't have Alzheimer's. Lastly, and what kind of got me going before, I don't think I'm going to get very emotional now about it, is I wish I had 1 hour with my father. My father died almost 40 years ago, and I miss him incredibly every day. If you had told me the day of his funeral that I would feel this way, you know, when I was 55, 56, I would have called you crazy. And I miss my father as much today as I did when the day he was put in the ground, and I wish I could just touch him and hug him for just an hour or so, he and have my kids meet him. He's a great guy, and I can smell him sometimes. I can feel him. I can see his hands. He had really beautiful hands, big, and I miss my father, and I wish I could see my father again. Okay, now on a very personal level, is there are two things. Many of you know I'm was a motorcycle rider, a biker, until I had children, and I consciously decided not to ride until my kids were old enough so that they had a father around. I stopped for safety reasons. And I had ridden my whole life. I mean, I rode for 25, 26 years. And I wish I had my new Harley Davidson, because that's what I'm going to buy in about 3 years. Not that I want time to go by fast, but I want my Harley Davidson. But I promised myself I would wait until my daughter was 12. And she's 9 years old. So I wish I had my Harley Davidson. And lastly, Abby, on a fun wish, and I don't usually wish that I was younger. I don't. I've had a really great life, believe me. But I wish I was, when I see you on the internet, I wish I was 30 years younger and lived next door to you, my dear. I'll tell you. You're a keeper. You know, I might be married, but I'm not dead, you know. And I hope that doesn't embarrass you, because I'm getting embarrassed now. So, great video question, and I'll see you guys later.